Hey y'all, so it's Aaliyah, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new here, welcome. I'm glad to have you. If you have not yet already, please hit that subscribe button down below. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you would like, you can hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button that will notify you each and every time I post a video. Sorry I'm super backlit. I just wanted to make this video real quick because I think it's something that needs to be said on a YouTuber's aspect of somebody that is not way up there, doesn't have millions of subscribers or even hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I literally have like 105 or 110, somewhere around there. I just got done watching Shane Dawson's documentary on Jeffree Starr. I will be the first one to say that I didn't always like Jeffree Starr. I thought for a while that Jeffree Starr was a horrible person and Jeffree Starr was this, evil person that didn't care, about anybody's feelings but his own. He had the money, he had the house, he had the life, and I kind of listened to what people said about Jeffree, with the he's racist, he's this, he's that, he's a freak, he's this, he's that, and I listened to the people about that. And the thing is after watching Shane Dawson's documentary on Jeffree, my viewpoint on Jeffree is completely and utterly different. Jeffree's not this monster that people say he is. And he's a very down-to-earth person like me, like you, yes, he's got this money and he's got this fame and he's got, all of this stuff. But he's not sitting there and flaunting it in your face and being like, oh, well, I have $36,000 purses, or I have a $375,000 fully custom Lamborghini. No, he's not throwing that in your face. He's literally just being a human like me, like you, like anybody else. And the thing is, I always thought that I would never support Jeffree. Ever. I always thought that, Jeffree was very racist against, black people, up against, everybody. And I didn't do my research. I didn't think to say, oh, okay, well, so-and-so is making a video about Jeffree being racist. Let's go look at Jeffree's channel and see when these racist comments came about. And, people don't seem to do that. People don't seem to think about, Jeffree Starr and sorry, I moved because that backlight was annoying me. But people don't think about Jeffree Starr and the fact that, yes, he has made some mistakes in his life. Nobody is perfect. Jeffree Starr is not perfect. Shane Dawson's not perfect. PewDiePie is not perfect. Everybody's not perfect. Everybody that is in the limelight is not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And I always say, the first person to cast a stone is a person that has a dark secret of themselves. And I think that, Jeffree has had a hard life. And if you've not yet watched the Shane Dawson documentary, I really suggest that you do. If you like Jeffree, if you don't like Jeffree, I would highly suggest that you watch the documentary. or the series, because it shows that Jeffree, you know, yes, he has done some things in his past. But you know what? You can't hold somebody accountable for something that happened when they were 18, 17, 16, 15. You know, you can't hold them responsible. And, you know, he's apologized. He's trying to better his life and his you know, his career. He's trying. And people just don't allow that to happen because they keep holding on to the little skits that he did or the comments that he made. Well, you know what? I'm pretty sure that everybody out there has made a racist comment at one point in time, or a derogatory comment at one point in time. And I just think that people don't understand that nobody's perfect. And you're casting stones on Jeffree just because he is a icon of the YouTube, you know, platform. And, you know, Jeffree has the right to say who he likes and who he doesn't like. And if he says, I don't like a person of color, he's got the right to say that. He's got the right to say, I don't like this person. He's got the right to say, this is what this person did to me. That doesn't mean that he's racist. That doesn't mean that he hates all black people or all people of color or all of that. No, it does not mean that. And to sit there and say, oh, well, you made a derogatory comment at 19. Well, Jeffree is how old now? You know, he's apologized for that. There's only so much that somebody can do to better their lives. And, you know, Jeffree was somebody that I thought I would never support. Somebody that I thought was a horrible, horrible human being. Somebody that I never thought I would suggest anybody to support him. But you know what? After watching this documentary, or this series that Shane did, there's things that Jeffree opened up about in this series with Shane Dawson that he's never opened up about his channel. So it shows that Jeffree is a human, just like me, just like you. He's human. Humans make mistakes. And everybody says, oh, well, you can apologize, you know, blah, blah, blah. But that doesn't take away what you said. No, it doesn't take away what you said. You're right. It does not take away what you said. But you have to understand that mistakes happen. Things are said. In the heat of the moment, things are said. Things are done. But you can't hold that against them 10 years down. 10 years down the road, 15 years down the road, 20 years down the road, you can't hold that against them. Because you don't understand that what somebody is going through may be why they're lashing out. Instead of them lashing out and you lashing out back at them, why don't you try to figure out why that person is lashing out? What is going on in that person's life that is making them lash out? Because nobody is just that horrible of a person. And I will say this right now, I highly doubt, again, like I said, I have 110 subscribers or something around there, 105, 110, somewhere around there. I highly doubt Jeffree will ever see this video, but I will say this right now. Jeffree, if you do see this video, somehow, some way, some shape or form, I would love for you to come down to Georgia and do a collab with me. And even if we don't make a YouTube video, just sit down and talk, you know, kind of like you did with Shane, you know, cameras off, just as two people talking about, you know, life and everything like that. Because, you know, like I said earlier in this video, I did not like Jeffree Starr at first. But you know what? I didn't give him a chance. And that's what I think people need to understand. Is you need to give somebody a chance. And you cannot base your opinion off what somebody else says. Because if you say, oh, well, Shane Dawson made this comment, and you're not doing your research to see what the context of that comment was, then of course you're not going to like that person. But you have to understand that for every action, there's a reaction. So every time somebody says, you're a faggot, there's always going to be a reaction. You're always going to react. Yes, did Jeffree... Will I say Jeffree overreacted in some of his reactions? Yes. But, again, that is Jeffree's past. That is not his future. So let's, instead of continuing to degrade him and put him down as an artist, as a, you know, makeup artist, as a creator, as anything, as a human, let's understand what he's going through. Let's understand where he's been. Let's understand what he had to go through, what he dealt with on a daily basis. No, you know, 10 years ago, it wasn't, you know, Jeffree was not the normal person. You know, guys didn't wear makeup 10 years ago. They just didn't. And so Jeffree was out of the norm. And, you know, people, you know, hold on to the things he did 10 years ago, 10 plus years ago. But if you let that go and see Jeffree as a human instead of this evil monster that everybody is portraying Jeffree to be, it just boggles my mind that somebody can, you know, that somebody can judge and say, you know, that he's a horrible person when they don't know him. And like I said, I highly doubt he will ever see this video, but I can tell you, Jeffree, if you ever see this video and you ever want to do a collab, or you just want to come down to Georgia and just hang out, whatever, I would love to do it. I would love to be a friend. I would love to be an ear. I would love, you know, just to meet you and be your friend, because I understand how sometimes just having a friend to reach out to, or a friend to talk to, or a friend to, you know, a friend to just lean on is, you know, something that a lot of people don't have. And I would love to be that person. And like I said, you probably will never see this, honestly, you know, and I'm just rambling, but just know that, Jeffree, I love you. I will support you as far as I can. I'm sorry that I ever thought that you were a horrible human being for stuff that I didn't do my research with. And I will support you from today onward with anything that you do, because you deserve the support that any of these other YouTubers get, and you don't deserve the backlash that you get. And it just boggles my mind that anybody can say the things that they say about you on a daily basis and not know what they're talking about. So basically this video is to say, you guys, do not judge somebody based on what you see on YouTube. Do not judge somebody based on something you hear from somebody else. Do not judge somebody based on the fact that you we're told by somebody else that this person did this. Because that's when you're going to break a person down. And also, don't hate. Let's have less hate in the YouTube community and more love in the YouTube community. Because you know what? That's what we need. It needs to stop being the hate and the mean comments and the mean videos and all of this. And it needs to be more love and more respect. Because you know what? Jeffree Starr, Shane Dawson, PewDiePie, Roman, James Charles, Manny, all of these people have fought and fought and fought and fought and fought and fought to be where they are today. And when you send them or when you write a comment on their videos backlashing them, it makes them want to be put back a little bit, because they try so hard, and they try so hard to be this person that they think everybody wants, and then they get backlash because it's not what everybody wants. And it's just, when you post a video, you put so much thought and effort into a video, whether it be thought of what the video should be, thought of what you're going to say, the editing, the, refilming because you messed up, whatever it may be. You need to just understand that people put in a lot of work into a YouTube video. And just understand that the person behind the end of that video that you're commenting on and saying mean things about, that person is a human too. So think before you send that message. Think, what if somebody was saying this to my mom, my sister, my brother, my grandma, my grandpa, my aunt, my uncle, my cousin, my best friend? Think about it before you send that comment. How would you feel if somebody was talking about your family members like you're talking about that person? Before you post a video bashing somebody, again, think about how you would feel if that person was bashing your family members. Because the person behind the video that you're posting, the person that you're talking about in the video that you're posting, is a human. It's somebody's brother, it's somebody's sister, it's somebody's mom, it's somebody's dad, it's somebody's cousin, it's somebody's uncle, aunt, whatever it may be. They are somebody's family. They are somebody's friend. And when you make a mean comment, that person gets hit by that comment. So think about what you were saying and before you send that message. If you think that it's going to hurt that person, don't send it. If you, and I'm going to say this, constructive criticism is different than a hate comment. So if you comment on Jeffree Starr's video and say, hey, I love you, but you could do this differently. That's different than just saying, oh my God, you're a faggot, you need to go kill yourself. That's a different story. If you say, hey Jeffree, I love you, but you should tone down your contour, or you should tone down your, whatever it may be. That's different than saying, you're a faggot, you should go kill yourself, or, whatever you may say. So keep in mind that when you make the next comment on somebody's video, whether it be Jeffree Starr's, whether it be whoever's video, keep that in mind. With that being said, I'm going to end this video here. This video is 20 minutes long. And I just want you guys to know that everybody that you talk or comment or whatever, there is a human on that end of that video. So keep that in mind, you guys, and just be, like Ellen says, be kind to one another, love one another, and be kind to one another, because that is what is going to get this world in a better place. I love you guys, and I will see see you in the next video.